All right, let's see if we are live. Okay, we're live. We are live now. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and try to knock out some of these drives. I got 5 left. I don't know if I'm gonna do all 5. My knees are hurting me something fierce. My legs. It's hurting a lot to walk. So, um, I don't know how well they're going to fare on these pedals. They may start cramping to the point where I call it, but I'm going to try. So let me make sure everything's set up. Make sure everybody can hear me good. Let's see. Let me. So I got everything I think set up here. I'm gonna pull up YouTube and make sure I can hear myself here. Let's see. Can we hear? Okay, we're good. I got audio. We're good. So here is the deal. What we're going to do is knock out these 5 drives, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. I didn't start with the glasses on. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Like I said, that's just like a little gaming thing I do. I wanted to show off my hat though. Gonna be wearing this hat today, and this is my Forged by Fire apparel hat. I just thought I'd give the other one a little break. This hat I bought from a company ran by a guy named Daniel Lyon, Lyon, and he started Forged by Fire Apparel some time ago, like 2017 or something. And I liked this hat a lot. It reminded me of my grandfather. The way the wording is on there, it looks like a Ford. So um, that's the hat that I'm going to be wearing for the stream, and we're going to get right into it. And I'm going to explain some things. Have I lost volume here? Hold on just a minute. Did I lose volume in the game? I think I may have. Hang on. Always something in it. Get everything right, set everything up. Hang on just a minute. Let's see. Let's see if this helps. It might be my headset. Okay, I'm going to show you guys real fast how to do this Woven Wonders of Wonderland event. That's a tongue twister for me. So what you'll do is you'll go under your profile here, say this is you or this guy or whoever you want to click, right? And you go to edit career. And then you'll make sure after creating a World of Trucks account on World of Trucks slash EN or whatever it's called, after you go to the World of Trucks website and you create your account and you have your account name and password, you'll come right here and you'll have an option to connect it, right? So I can edit mine because I'm already connected. So once that's done, if I go into edit, you'll see the name password's already in there. And then what you'll do is you'll just hit connect, right? And you've even got a little link right here for worldoftrucks.com inside, so there's no funny business. It's not a scam. Um, and then what you'll do is you'll back out here, and by the time, so once it says it's synced your account with World of Trucks, you'll go ahead and click Continue Career. And I think it's my headset that might have died here. I don't know because I have no sound. I don't know what's going on. And then what you'll do is you'll go to Jobs and you'll click External Contracts, right? And then you'll come over here, and so it's right at the top. It's already there for me. I got right there where it says Winterland. You can either search for this or you can just look for a job that has like one of these kinds of trailers. It's all decorated in Christmas. In some ways, you can't really tell, but it'll say Winterland, and that is how you accept whatever job it is. You'll go ahead and accept that job. You'll go pick up your trailer, and then once you pick up your trailer, it will pop up as you're leaving with set GPS to um, set GPS to portal. You click a portal or whatever, right? You select portal, and then you just drive to that portal and you turn off your engine, and then you press enter, and right away you're sent to Winterland. Now I'm gonna restart the game because I have no sound. I don't know if it's my I had sound, so give me just 1 second. Let me check something real fast. Okay, so it's the game. The game just has no sound right now. Okay, so let me go ahead and quit and we'll restart. And oh, we had clicking sound, but we just don't have sound. That's weird. Okay, we'll just do a quick restart and it should be back to normal. For some reason, we just literally lost like the majority of sound. I'm not sure what's causing that. It'll just occasionally just tick out. Usually it only lasts a couple seconds, but that time it just took most of my sound. I still had the sound for the clicking the buttons, but whatever. So 5 drives left, and then we're gonna have the uh, yeah, you can hear it now. And I'm not gonna even bother to alt tab or do none of that. I'm pretty sure you guys see the stream just fine. And so we'll go to jobs, external contracts. It's gonna sync my profile as you saw there. And we can just go anywhere now because I've already been to all 5 depots. Now it's just a matter of completing the rest of the drives. So we've got this one here. This is the Christmas metalwork supplies from Steeler. I think it looks like Steeler 3. The Rudolph's Crafts. What else do we have here? Does that go to... Yeah, that goes to Winterland. So we'll probably have to go to Winterland first, and usually there's only like 1 job, maybe 2 that go to Winterland. From what I'm seeing, that is correct. So let's go ahead and just go to the Winterland job here. Spokane, Washington, that's where we did our last job, where we're at on the map. So we'll go ahead and begin that delivery. And then once we actually get to the depot, we can pick up a truck, excuse me, we can pick up a trailer for the next job. This was my last pack last time. This was kind of a little difficult, but I managed to get it in there. So before I start, let me check my track IR's tracking here. Let me just quickly do a reset. There we go. Left, right, check back, down, and we're good. Okay. I swear, I remember to do everything, and then something. It's always something. My wheel wasn't properly mounted. I mounted the shifter, just didn't mount my wheel. I need to get a checklist or something going for when I'm streaming, because it is a lot to remember. trying to get that fifth gear. It doesn't let me have it. We'll get over. I'll wait till we get through the red light to get over. In most states, it's illegal to transfer lanes in the middle of a red light. Not to do things like that while driving a tractor. Speed limit's 25, so the gears we're in are good. Do what we're doing. And it looks like we're going to go this way. Take advantage of that green light while we still got it. "19-foot 8-inch clearance." I was paying attention to that because I saw a guy on one of the socials yesterday was saying that a video of this guy up on a bridge was saying that a fall from up there wouldn't kill him. Yeah, it definitely will. The fall height, you'd be surprised. You can actually fall off a ladder from less than 6 feet and actually have a fatal fall, believe it or not. A little tidbit of info for you guys. If you didn't know already, ladders are the leading cause, or one of the leading causes, I should say, of deaths in the construction industry. That's the reason why you want to be really careful on any ladder. I'm not trying to be a safety Sally about that. I'm dead serious. I've seen people fall off ladders in the past. I've fallen once or twice, but it's not a big deal. Not backwards or anything. It's missed my footing or something. A lot higher fall than what you realize it is when you're dead weight like that. You guys putting up Christmas lights and stuff, careful on those ladders. One of my friends actually got me the game Icarus yesterday. His neighbor was just out on a ladder of about 6 foot, and he was, I don't know if we go this way or not. We better get over. Oh, that was our off-ramp. See what I'm talking about these route advisors throwing me off. Anyway, his neighbor was up on a ladder, and he was up on the ladder 1 minute, and he went inside. The next minute, the guy was on the ground and had a head wound. So it is very serious. Oh, look at that! We're going into Idaho and leaving Idaho for this one. I could just cut across and median, but I'm not going to do that. Gotta be proper. Anyway, better range that down. I have a lot of trouble getting into that 5th gear, and I do not know why. Something in that shifter is just kind of blocking. I mean, it works, it just kind of grinds against the bar in there or something. It doesn't want to get into 5th. This is a nice little work truck. Them things can be expensive. I've seen some of them. I've seen some of the prices on some of those. You wouldn't think they'd be that much, but they definitely are. Let's range up. I don't know why it's even saying that. I don't have a load attached. I don't know if I was supposed to go in here or not. I'm just gonna go on through. So I'm not required to stop, I can do that. We are now in Spokane. Sometimes it just does that. I just barely let off the gas and then just, oh, you want to stop. I didn't even touch the brake. Alright. We're going to do something called a freedom right turn, where we have the freedom to turn on right. Spark. Oh, and it would be on the left-hand side and on the right lane. Something I should have done. Should have checked to see if it actually disabled my bonds or not. Got my coffee going here. See if we can crawl out of here with a fifth gear. Be just fine. Oh, missed the range. Hit the wrong range button. Everybody's doing good on this Sunday morning. There's our trailer. Like we're pulling metal. It's pretty cool. Yeah, see, it looks like the route advisor's telling me to go through there, but it's not. It can be tricky sometimes. Surprise, no gate. Just get to pull in here and do what I want. Where is the trailer? There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna pull forward here, and we'll just back in. In theory. Maybe we won't. want to hit anything. Looks like we might hit something. Yeah. Hopefully. I want to make one of those. It'd be cool. Okay, so there it is. Got that little thing we gotta. My wheel's already turned over there. Alright, we avoided that. Just gotta get in here. Without that metal hitting our tires. Or our hood. I don't know if we can even... Hang on a second. We need to check something. We got a little bit of room. Let's go. Just looks like we're a little bit off to the side here. Trying to correct for it without hitting that wood. I don't think we're lined up. Let me just pull forward. Just doesn't look good. Let's see, that looks alright. I think we're slightly out. I think we're slightly off. Yeah, we are slightly off. That might be it. Going back with it. That's it. Okay. Fish on. Let's get out of here. Get our route advisor pulled up. We can figure out where that portal's at. See what I'm saying about that fifth? You can hear it clicking like that. I don't know why. It didn't bite, that's why. Yeah. See this little car right here? I think that's supposed to be an SRT4. It looks a lot like one. My brother had one, actually two of them. We used to go out to the racetracks in Arizona with it. Everybody called it a neon. Like, oh, can't believe I got beat by a neon, because it was, the car was very, very fast. Very fast. You would not think it was that fast, but it was fast. Okay. Well, so we got a green light. I'm gonna go this way. Not so sure. I think that's my headset. The sound, because all of a sudden now I'm hearing some static. Got a good connections. These have been decent headphones, but don't know if that's the game sounds having trouble coming through my headset or what. I'm gonna stop at this red light real quick and see where the portal is. There it is. I don't know why it doesn't automatically give you the route to it, but for whatever reason it does not. We're at Trent Avenue in Spokane. Actually, I know somebody. He either lives here now or he used to live here. Like I said, I got my coffee down here, and then water in the other hole. And it's the same way on my desk. I got coffee on the left, and then on my right, I got water. It went into 5 left. No. It showed that it was in 5. I wanted to let go of it, and it slipped back to neutral. So I gotta watch that. Now we're back to the static. I don't know what's causing it. I have a theory, though, on that. Alright. Let's see. Freedom right turn? Maybe not. I thought he was going through. We're good. It came on around. I think what's going on with the headset is if it's fully charged and you try to plug it up, it kind of doesn't like that. I think it might actually be fully charged. I didn't think it was, but it might be. If it keeps on buzzing like that, this next stop, I'll save game and maybe restart and plug this from the cord and see if we can just use wireless, but if it stops doing that. Sometimes it does that. It doesn't do that all the time. Every once in a while I notice it does that. These are JLabs A and C. Said coffee. I don't mind the short hops, it's okay, like to do the event and stuff, but when I do drives, I like the longer drives because you don't have to constantly change different lanes and stuff so much. You can just kind of just enjoy the drive. It's a good way to get XP too. On just a tad over the speed limit. Let off. Plus, one of the reasons why I like doing the longer hauls is you get to go through a lot of places and you get to see a lot of different towns. A good way to cover a lot of road in the game and get better at just driving overall. But get to learn what towns are where. Trying to keep it at the 60. It just kind of just wants to go just barely over that. Ritzville, Washpuck. Our off ramp's coming up, so I'll go ahead and turn the signal on now. Go ahead and start slowing down. It looks like a small off ramp. Let's go ahead and also range back down. Don't see anybody. Every time. That's why I always look twice. They just come out of nowhere. That went into fifth, no problem. That's cool, man. I'm jealous. I want to be pulling that. Look at that. Nice. It's a shame they don't have more holiday festive, like, trailer selection variety. Instead of just having them just have, like, paints and just regular trailers. It'd be cool if you were, like, pulling, like, Santa sleigh or, like, reindeer food or something like that. Okay, there it is. I see it. I was fixing to say, why does it have us coming over here for if it ain't here? Winterland, here we come. And for those of you guys who are just joining the stream, or seeing this later, or you just skip ahead or something, this is how you do it. This is not a mod, this is an event. So I'm going to go ahead and put the parking brake on, turn the engine off, and press enter. And it teleports you very quickly. Turn that engine back on. And we're here at that tunnel again. It'd be cool if you could go in the tunnel. Okay. Start up the rig. Engage that parking brake, obviously. I'm gonna have to reset that on my wheel at some point. Keep talking about it when we get to it. I might do that after I deliver it. Deliver this load. I think 6 is going to give us all we need to get down this, if not too much. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to downshift. All the cars got holiday paint on. probably says you come in from a different way, I guess. The static stopped and then it started up again. Try not to move too much. I'm thinking maybe it might be the cord doing that, but I don't think it is the cord. I think it's just... Oh, there's some reindeer, y'all. Look at that. Gotta slow down. Those reindeer. North Star Post Office. You see those mountains? Try to go into exterior mode and see if we can do the mountaintops without going off the road, of course. Do a screenshot. Very scenic. Let's get back to it. We are here. I'm gonna come in from the other side. Just downshift. And let's see what they got for us. It's the same spot as last time. That's exactly what I did not want to happen. Don't mind me. On my trailer. Okay. I left for a minute so we can get properly lined up for this back. I'm going to do a driver's side. I'm not going to waste my time messing around with the passenger side this time. I just like to do that just to get the experience. Pretty well lined up for the back tandems there. Go ahead and roll her forward. And the last time I pointed my nose there. We're not going to go there this time. We're going to go here. We have plenty of space, and for some reason I can hardly see that. Let me look at that. Harder to see during the daytime, but that's where we need to be now. Go ahead and throw it in reverse, if it'll go in reverse. Am I in reverse? That's weird. Wasn't giving me the sound. I already don't like where this is going. Hang on a second. Pointer is here. I'm having trouble seeing this. I really cannot see that white outline at all. Good before, now I just can't really... In the mirrors, anyway. I may have to... Oh, okay, there it is. I see it now. I was having a hell of a time seeing that. I don't have bad eyes, I just can't... In the game, it's just hard to see that white outline. This is not going to be the greatest back. I'll probably have to come back forward. Stop cutting the trailer. Just back up. Okay, we should be right about where I want us to be. We're rolling in right at the start of it. That's getting us lined up there. Thought I had it. Trying to get back in front of the trailer without going over too far. This should be it right here. That's it. That was good. I had to pull forward a couple of times, but it's just because I can't really see that well. Okay, so it's showing unique depots right there after the event, just so you guys can see. When you get done with one drive, just check over here if you're curious about where you're at. Unique depots, 5 of 5, total deliveries 11. Cruising Louisiana will be soon. I'm gonna get Louisiana. It's a matter of time. Hopefully I don't run out of time for the event. But... Okay, so once we're at the depot, now we have the option of traveling wherever we want to. So they have 776 in OKC, 700, 380, 550, 625. Let's see what they actually have on here. The Los Angeles and Santa Maria are out. Let's see where Page is at. Page has 490. Yuma's got 77. That's going to be a long time before they get done. San Jose has 642. OMAC is complete. They have all 5,000 drives. People have been killing it on that one. This one's got 586. This one has 766. I might do one to OK, see if I can find it. Indio. I don't know what that is. OMAC. I got too many drives to OMAC. Spokane, Tacoma, Phoenix. Phoenix has 2,088. Wichita, 625. Salina, Jonesboro. Let's look at Jonesboro. I haven't been very many places in Arkansas yet. 508 for Jonesboro. Utah, 357 on Utah. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to Utah. It's kind of flat, but let's go to Utah. This is gonna be from the market to Walbert. These are all 43,500 pounds, so you don't have to worry about worrying about whether or not your trailer's gonna, or your truck's gonna pull your trailer. Trailer is ready. Proceed to loading area. One down, 4 to go. Look at that, Rudolph's crash sign. Sometimes I can. That was not intentional. I don't know why it went into reverse. Trying to go into 6. I guess I pushed down. Did not mean for that to happen. Let's go back to 3rd. So I know how this gets in here. Let's stop for a second. I see exactly what it's doing. It's doing that again. I hate it when it does that. Hang on. There we go. Come on, 5, bite. There we go. Something in there is just stopping me from 5. I really have to fight with it. Now 6 is kind of doing the same thing. Let's go back to 5. Come on. Come on, 5. Now we're cooking. Come on. And the staticky noise is back again. Let me get over here to this delivery. I'm going to save game. I think I'm going to disconnect the headset and change to wireless mode and see if that fixes anything. Now that will delay a little bit me talking, I think, but with the feeds, it's not going to be too bad. Winterland is very bright. You get no blind coming in here. During the day. Let's go to 7. Well, they got some buildings needing work, like that's got scaffolding. That little kind of noise, I don't know if y'all hear that, but it's starting to drive me a little bit nuts. So I'm gonna pull in here, save game, and I'm gonna disconnect. Hopefully you don't lose sound, but if so, don't worry. You just restart the game. See, it kind of stops the. Let's just pull over here. Surely. The snow rumbling underneath the tires is causing me to, causing that static sound to be pretty bad. I think I just screwed myself. Hang on. Come forward a little bit. Let's range down while we're at it. Alright. Where is that trailer at? There it is. Oh. I was watching the passenger side mirror. I should have been watching the driver's side. There we go. That is gonna get it right there. Tick. Okay. Load has been received. I'm gonna save game real fast. System. Do a little quick save. I think it was drive 11. Save. And now the staticky noise stops, of course. I don't know. Weird. Okay, give me just a second. Okay, that's funny. Because I'm actually disconnected now from the headset. And the headset's still on. So I guess I don't have to restart the game. Hopefully that fixes the staticky noise. Nope, it's still doing it. I do not know what is causing that. Hang on. Man, I don't know what's causing that noise. Okay. We don't need to go with jobs. Let's just go ahead and get back into it. And hopefully that static stops. It's annoying as hell. Unless, I think, hang on, let me try one more little thing. Are we there? Still good? You got sound? Okay, we're good. What might have been going on was the power was actually off, or it was on the headset. It was plugged in. I turned the headset off and plugged back in. Sometimes it can get static that way if you plug the headset in while it's still turned on. Sometimes I forget to turn it off and plug it in. It seems to have stopped. I'm not hearing it anymore. Crossing my fingers that it stopped. Alright. This stuff is really good. Now, let's stop for a second and check where our portal exit is. This will work. That's no dice. That's 3. Come on, let me in 5. I'd probably have to fix that. I'd probably have to take the screws off and then get in there underneath it and see what's blocking. I really don't want to do that. I may have to at some point. It's not like I figured over time it would just work in. Bye, reindeer. Next year. Or next time, I guess. Yeah, it's interesting. Something that I noticed after coming here twice. They don't have any candy canes. What's up with that? There's nothing that's candy cane in here. They have holly. They got lights, they have gingerbread, they got bells. No candy canes. And that struck her appropriate too. I mean, is that movie Joyride? That's an old film. I mean, you guys know. Had the guy from Monk. The police officer guy from Monk was the voice of the guy on TV. Ramp down so we can get up this. Come on. Come on. Starting to slowly climb. Now she's fighting. Come on. Come on. It's just stuck right at 1400. 2 we go. This is only 43,000 pounds. That incline's not even that steep. Hard to slowly pick it up. She's going back down. do it, Captain. Still don't have the power. Let's try one. Just barely getting all of one in here. Not even that. I don't know what causes that to bog down so hard like that. I had that happen 2 or 3 loads ago too. Yeah, it's just doesn't even want to get in one. There she goes. See, all of a sudden it just jumped up to 2. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. Let me stop for a second. Maybe something's bugging out. Could be the truck. There it goes. Oh, maybe not. It wants in fourth, but it's just not. Yeah, look at that. What the hell is going on there? I don't know why it's doing that. No idea why it's doing that. No idea why it's doing that. It's just like the engines are dying. Come on. Now it's biting. I don't know what the hell. Maybe it's a bug or something. We weren't really on an incline there, so no idea. Okay. I'm back up to 87K. Power on. Engage that parking brake. Let's see if we can get out of here. Go that way. I wonder if we got a way. There's no green. No green to stop on going. One thing weird about having your blinkers on your wheels is that if your wheels turn and you're trying to go a different direction, it feels weird to have to kind of grab around the side to get the paddle. Let me have 5 that time. So you just gotta slide real carefully in there. You can't really shift it like you do the other gears. cool roads. And we're in Utah, I think. I just don't remember which town this is. We got the little brontosaurus over there. Or whatever you want to call it these days. We got different dinosaur names for things these days. Apparently, pterodactyl never existed. Who knows anymore? And apparently velociraptors now, for some reason, have feathers. Okay. Alright. Things change. Come on, let me to the red light. Don't give me... Oh. Did it charge me? Nope, I made it. Surely there's a street sign in here or something that tells me. Highway sign. Tells me where we're at. That's cool, man. I like that water up there. Let me see if I can slow down here a little bit. It's nice. Nice looking. Utah's nice looking, but a lot of the area coming in here is pretty flat. Utah County. I could have got an 18 gear. I just figured it would just be more trouble. Since I'm already having trouble with the range up, range down. And I figured later on, when I get higher level, buy a new truck, I'll probably have an 18 gear then anyway. Hopefully by then I'll get used to that range up, range down. What does that say? 89. Trying to see if there's a town sign. What does that say? Orem City. Just crawling. What the hell? Thought I was in the low range, I was wrong. Engine brake use, or give it to you. We're in the wrong lane. I'll have to get over. See if I can get ahead of this truck. Oh shit, this isn't the red light we want to be at. I just ran a red light. Oh damn it. I was trying to go down further one. I try to obey red lights whenever possible. Some people just go through them and they don't care. I didn't mean to. Need to check on the Ford car pack and see if they released it yet. Just having a little trouble on that far end for some reason. 5 and 6 are just kind of fighting with me. We get to go 70 on this highway. Let's find out. Like I said last time, I want to find out if you can actually go above 65 these days on these. I don't think we have enough time for speed off the highway. Find out. Come on. We're gonna drive safe. Not wrecking my truck just to find that out. What is going on up here? We got a red light. Green light-ish. Range down. And our destination's there, so guess we won't find out this run. It's alright. I'm pretty sure it's still limited to 65 on all the trucks and counts. There. What is that? A little coffee cup. Get a freedom right turn. You can get a freedom right turn. Literally. And I think our destination is on this road. While we're waiting anyway, like I was telling you guys, Daniel Lyon, he was a firefighter. He was a wildland firefighter. And he was on the Twist River fire. And he got badly burned and lost some of his friends in that fire. And I mean, he was severely burned by like over 70% of his body. And he got better, made it through the burns, and he ended up starting this apparel company. I don't know if he still runs it or not, but it's worth checking out if you want to support him. You can find him on Instagram, I think, under I am Forged by Fire. Like I said, his name's Daniel Lyon. And I got one or two of his t-shirts, and I got one of these. I think I got 2 of his shirts because I gave one to my nephew. And we're here. One thing about doing short runs is it allows you a lot of practice for backing versus doing the long hauls. You show up and I think it wants us to go around that way. This truck's only going that way. but it shows the red thing. I see what's going on there. That's a route advisor. Let's go this way then. I was gonna go this way, but then it's like, sees the red line, and then I was like, okay. The green arrows are the direction of travel for a route advisor, not necessarily the delivery, so. Let's see where we're at here. So, when I talk about doing the serpentine, that's one way of making deliveries. There's a few different other ways you can do it without doing serpentine. Some people can just maneuver the hell out of a single parking lot. I've seen them do it on videos and streams and stuff. I think you also have to have a pretty maneuverable truck in order to do that, though. I don't think you can do that with the starter trucks. Let's have a look at our slot. It wants us over here. I could potentially try the passenger side back here, just to see if I can get away with it. There's not a lot of room here to really serpentine the trailer, though. You don't really have to do that. I think I have to try to alley dock it. Let me see. That might work. We're pretty well lined up. It's just a matter of getting my turns right. I don't want to be too close to the wall. I'm trying to back. Look at that fountain in the background. Let's see if we can make this work here. I can see that better than I could the one in the snow. Go ahead and just... Let's see. Pilot to the spot. Sight. Will you get out of the damn way, route advisor? Get out of the damn way! It looks like in my small mirror I might be good, but I'm gonna double check. I'm super close, and yet so far. They got about an inch right there. I back in. Go forward here just a little bit. Try to go this way so we're not cutting so close to that green trailer. Let's see what that gets us. I can genuinely not tell. Oh, I see what's going on now. There we go. Yeah, we're clearing. We're clearing. Let me go ahead and start hooking it into the slot. I think we're gonna get this one. I think the back end of the trailer got cockeyed. We'll have to see if we can go this way without going over too much and roll it back into the truck. I think this is going to go. Super close. Are we going to get it? I think this is going to go. It's kind of forgiving on the side, so. Yeah, I think this is going to go right in. Yep. Here we go. Not bad for a passenger back. Three to go. Let's see how long we got on stream. 1 hour, 20 minutes in. I think we can probably knock out the last 3 jobs. Go to external. There's the one for Provo, Utah. Let's see if there's, just to look, just to see if there's always just one. Yeah, I think you always have to just take the only one that they have back to Winterland. Okay, Winterland it is. We're going to North Star. Let me go ahead and do a quick reset of my point of view. There we go. And we're good on the track IR. And we're on to the next. Well, that's a quiet engine. I didn't even know it was on. Thought our electrical display was on, but the engine was off. There's a question mark up here. I think it's a recruiting agency. I'm going to go over there and investigate since I don't have a trailer on. And before I get done today, I'm going to hire a driver for my old truck. And that'll start getting me some cash towards my next truck on the like level, I don't know, there'll be a couple levels. I gotta start getting some cash though to get my other truck, other trucks plural, or other drivers. I try to fill up my garages. Is this where that's at? Oh, it's an international dealer. Okay. Found. Does this go around? Can we get out over here? So if you want my opinion on buying your own trailer, it's great for practice. It's excellent for practice, but money-wise, I don't think it's worth it. a Mustang? I wonder if we'll have the topless Mustangs available in the Ford pack. That's an old school one. Same color. My cousin's got one similar to that. Shouldn't really say old school these days. Old school for me is like 90s. Neighborhood fire department. Municipal fire department. It doesn't say what city though. Got a Utah plate. This one. Now you can see my aviators on the dashboard a little bit right there. I couldn't really see them at first. They have them turned sideways. What he did right there is technically an improper turn. I don't know if trucks are allowed to do that or not, but you're supposed to pull into the lane that's closest to you, not the lane that's furthest from you. There goes that fountain. That's a cool fountain. Dude, they got all kinds of cool stuff like that in this game. I love this game. We can get up to 70. I'm gonna try it. I just want to see. Actually, you know what? It won't matter because I don't have a trailer on. We're not doing a contract right now. Maybe we are. Let me just see if I can pull it. We accepted the job. Okay. I'm in 12th gear and just like banging against 65 at 1500, so I think the answer is no. Cannot go above 65 on a World of Trucks contract. I think this is our spot here. No trailer in sight yet. There it is. Fish on. So, one of the reasons why I'm knocking some of these drives out today, at this moment, is because Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I don't know about Christmas Eve for sure, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be busy. So, there's going to be a special wedding. I got the wedding to go to. I probably will not be on at all that day. In fact, hang on a second. Okay, we're going the right way. Good. I'm glad I checked. The one thing, my friend, he loves playing Beam and Energy Drive. He played the multiplayer mod, and Beam just dropped big like construction vehicles, and I would love to check it out, but I'm gonna wait until he gets back. It's only right. He's in another country right now. He won't be back in his home country for a while. I'm not actually sure when he's getting back. Maybe like a month or something. So eventually we'll be driving those. And I don't know if I'll do a live stream of that, but I don't know. But even if I don't do a live stream with him, I'll probably just do a live with me kind of playing with the vehicles because I like the idea of it. It's pretty cool. Wasatch County. Hot air balloon. Nice. I want to be able to drive those old trucks. See that? Yeah. That'd be cool in the game. That'd be cool to have. Hopefully at some point they just add all of them. I'd like to see motorcycles do that. Drive a fire truck, that'd be cool. That would be a cool mod, fire trucks. If I hit any more red lights, man, we're gonna be late picking this thing up. The natural choice. Kind of making me a little motion sick. Come on now. Always stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. I hate that. Crap. Point of entry, 3/4 mile. You wouldn't think it would have been that much of a drive getting us down the road to this portal. All the damn red lights. Ridiculous. We drove 100 miles. Please pull in for vehicle inspection. Where? Because I'm in the other state. Let me flip around. How do I even get in there? Oh, come on. I turned around for nothing. Fail. Just want me to do it again. Port of entry. Where do we get in? Vehicles hauling livestock or hazardous materials must stop. Is it in here? Hang on a minute. I can't see what the hell's going on. Oh, okay, the portal's on the scales. Why did it ding me for that if I didn't even go up to where you turned to go in yet? That's unfair. Maybe because, no. I was gonna say maybe because I turned around, but I didn't turn around until after I got the message. go way in, and then we'll go to the portal. That's an expensive fine, 700 bucks. Alright, now that we've been fined to High Hill, let's go to Winterland. Jeez. Hopefully Santa's paying all this. Something I want now. I thought you had a clickable cab, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna say, I wonder if you can engage the parking brake and in the cab yourself without hitting the button. Just clicking it in the dashboard. Alright. On to Winterland we go. For the depot. I see you. The only thing I could think of when I was getting stuck earlier in like first and second gear is maybe they simulated ice. Maybe I was on ice in that big attraction. I don't know. Not likely, maybe. I'll ask about it and see what they said. It pulls just fine now. That's with the load attached. I don't know why. It's bogging down really bad earlier. Not like I was on the incline. This one's got me going all over the damn place. Come through here, but over. Go down the street. Go to the other one. Blue lights. I like how they also covered these cars with snow. It looks really good. really thought this one out pretty nicely, I think. Oh, look, they got an ice skating rink. Look at that. That's cool. Nice. That's cool. Alright. I'm for sure my legs would be cramping, but they're not. Not bothering me too bad. My foot's starting to hurt. For those of you guys who don't know, I have lupus and systemic lupus, and I also have arthritis real bad, and neurological disease. So I have a lot of pain in my legs and my knees. My legs, which never stop hurting. Some days they burn and sting really bad. Today is one of those days they're starting to bother me. Put on the lower here. Yeah, it's a very ice picky, burning, stinging kind of. I'll just be walking. The second I try to just turn just a little bit, like I have like an ice pick kind of burning, stinging sensation in my kneecap, like the bone is just grinding against the muscle in there or something. It's really that's why you don't see me driving all the time. Just getting this event in. Oh, what happened? I think your game just crashed. It sure as hell did. Oh man, I hope it auto-saved. What the hell happened? Okay, give me just a second. We'll have to restart the game. Yeah, it definitely crashed. I have to click play, so. I hope it autosaved, man. I don't want to have to go through all those red lights. Yeah, my leg is starting to burn anyway. Let's see. I don't know where that's going to put us. It should at least put us in Winterland. Let's click the external contracts and see if it says that I have a job currently. Maybe it quit the job. Okay, good. It's still there. Looks like it saved us in it saved where we crashed, I think. Right before this corner. I think. I don't know. We'll find out. Those lights. Sure left us in a bad spot though. We're on an incline. Doesn't want to climb. Can just barely get traction out of first gear. That ain't red line either. I'll try to see if I can just crawl to the top of this hill. See if we can get anything out of the second gear. No. It's not like that. It's pulling a little bit. Not much. I guess that's not a bug. Must just be trying to pull on an incline on ice or something. It just doesn't want to grab. Should start getting faster. Come on. RPM should be increasing. Caused it to just crash all of a sudden when I turn this corner. I'll have to probably report that on the forum. At least ATS is a forgiving game. At least it left me where I left off. It didn't just boot me out and make me redo the whole damn drive. Not your blessing. Got stuck sort of in here somewhere last time. Speed up. Starting to feel it. I could probably go to each one of those scenery things. I figured one was enough. I'm gonna get these drives knocked out. It's gonna take us. This is where the post office is at. Coming through there a little quick, but I didn't lose traction. So. Okay, here we go. We know a passenger side back worked on this one. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a passenger side back again, because there's not really enough room to do a driver side. That I saw at least. Maybe there is, but it's a little bit more difficult. So. There's our spot. I'm not gonna it'll shit around too much with that. I think I'm just gonna see if I can see it in the mirror here. No. We'll have to come back at it from a different angle. I could just try to back it straight on around. coming in this way. Straighten out here and just take it on around. Let me try that. Let's see how that works. First things first, I want to look. No, I didn't mean that. Well, let's see here. Structure there. I think we can do that. Shouldn't be too difficult. Right? Back into the trailer should be turning now. Let's stop and look since that's the bluff right there. That's the spot. I either didn't cut it soon enough or I'm on the money. Good. Sorta, because the car's there, but I think we can still make this work. Let me try to straighten the wheel here. Back past this car. Hope you don't take my mirror off. That didn't sound good. I'm backing into something. No, it's just ground. Just the ground. Haven't hit anything yet. It just does not like the amount of angle that I'm putting on the trailer. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. I thought it was. I thought I could just back straight up and have the trailer still pointed at the slot, but by the looks of it, that's a no can do. Alright, let's not do that. Trying to see where the ass end of that trailer's at. Try to straighten out. See what we can come up with. There's the road trucks. I know we need to cut the trailer. Get into that slot. How much cut of the wheel do we need here? Now you still have to go on back where I was planning originally. I think this is gonna work. Instead of backing it past this, now we'll start turning back this way and see if we can. Let me just stop and look here. Yeah, we're still cutting just too short. Hang on, I hear you messaging me. Let's see what we got. Thanks for the info yesterday. I got 6 of 15. Hell yeah, man. Awesome. Happy for you. I'm working on, I think, 13 or 14 right now. So. And by the way, good morning. back in gear. I think if I come over this way, I can maybe not have so much angle on the trailer. Problem is, I just can't see that spot in the mirror. Get that far. This feels right, but it also feels like it might not be. Yes, this is it. This is it. There's the start of the... Stay in front of the trailer now a little bit. Yep, there's the snow bands that I couldn't see. I'll just take it on back easy. Not to cut it too much. Let's see where we're at. I really can't tell if we're next to the snow bluff or not. We're close. I was super close. Forward again. At least I'm getting it where I need it to be. It should be like, from my view, the snow bluff is perpendicular to the slot, but when I'm looking at it, it's not quite. I'll pull forward here. Oh, I see the start about there. And I'll just try to straighten out as much as possible without hitting anything. Trailer still gotta have angle on it, I just don't. It looks like it's diagonal to the slot when I'm backing up, but that's on the money. I just gotta cut it now. I think we're getting there. That looks super close, and yet so far. Let me see if I can just... Let's go forward and straighten out. Yeah, that's it. That's gonna be it. Just gotta keep the tires in there. Cut the trailer a little bit. Hopefully I didn't screw that up. I think I might have. Yeah, I think that screwed it up. Let me see. It screwed it up, man. Super close, man. Gotta keep trying. I could literally see it was like almost perfect, and then I can tell that the tires are not quite in it right there in the lower mirror. Remove this stupid rear visor. Yeah, they just need to go over just a little bit. I'm just gonna pull forward and realign. Tires are not over far enough. Kind of squinting to see it, but I think that is going to put them over the line. No. Let's see if we can back straight up. That should be it. If I can just get the front end to go back the other way now. Now we're in the middle of the parking spot, but I can probably fix that. This should be right there. Just need to get in front of the damn trailer. I think it might give it to me here, but this is not the greatest. This is not what I want. No. I'm basically in. It's just it's not in. You quit that. Go the wrong way. Sometimes you're watching one mirror and you should be watching the other. There we go. I was trying to do it as a passenger side back and do it from the passenger side mirror, but all along I could easily have seen that in the driver's side mirror. Sometimes I guess it doesn't really matter which mirror you use as long as you're doing it the right way. Just check them both until you get it lined up. Alright, that is a drop. Nearly level 13. You don't get very much XP for this. Yeah, so I got 2 drives left. That was drive 13. And let me see how long I got in stream, because that took a little bit to back up. 2 hours and 10 minutes. So 2 more drives. I think I'll be alright. I mean, 7 o'clock. Yeah. Let's go for it. Let's do 2 more. I got several out of Winterland. I prefer to have the trailer from Rudolph's Crafts, because I think that's where I'm at right now. That way I don't have to drive clear across Winterland to get to my trailer. So we'll do, I guess we'll do Salmon, Idaho. 5,000. Oh, I thought I was at Rudolph's Crafts because I took the screenshot. I was at North Star. Damn it. Oh well. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Trying to save a little bit of drive time. Oh well. I'm not really trying to necessarily rush through all these. I'm enjoying driving Winterland, but at the same time, I really want to get it done. Pretty cool house up there they got. Like lodges or something. Some kind of very cool little towns they got. As a matter of fact, I think on the way out, I'll probably go ahead and hit that scenic view. Get some screenshots. It's just right there. I'm not going to take me a bunch of seconds. There's a snowman. It's also a truck. I have a snowman truck. It looks really cool as you're leaving in the mirrors. They even got details where these posts are leaning over sideways. Man, they really took a lot of time on this. Let's pull in here. There we go. The parking brake on. The engine, and let's have a look at Christmas Town. They got a little dock out there. It looks like a crashed boat or something. People building snowmen right there. That's cool. And they got Christmas lights on that little boat. I like that. Some little buoys in the ice. If you ever been up north, a lot of like lakes and stuff, they freeze on the top. And it's really cool. You can literally go out and walk on like a big major Great Lake. It's really cool. I walked across the top of one at up in Michigan. I think it was, I want to say it was Superior. I can't remember the, might have been Erie. Whichever the one it is by Cedar Point. You can see Cedar Point from there. It's by Sandusky, Ohio. Okay. So there's a little scenery for you guys. You watched it. And go ahead and use the parking brake. What the hell? Okay, shifter. I want to make sure I get all of 3 before I shift, because this area is thick. Catch it. Catch a slip. If you ever get a chance to go up that way toward Michigan, I definitely recommend you have a look over there around this time of year at a town called Frankenmuth, called Christmas Town, USA. It's a really nice Christmassy type of town. This time of year, they have lights everywhere. They got big horses, carriages going down the streets. It's an experience. You have to experience it at least once, in my opinion. Please don't hit that. I'm trying to take a screenshot without hitting that glove. Yeah, even in 6th gear, I'm having a hard time getting full impression out of this gear. But yeah, congratulations to you on your drives, and I'm glad I could help you. It's always nice whenever somebody gets something out of these streams besides me just driving. I always tell everybody, man, I don't expect anybody to sit and watch somebody else drive for like 3 hours. But it's nice for you guys when you just pop in and just say howdy, see what's popping on the stream, go do whatever else you want to do. It's fun by me. I appreciate you stopping by anyway. Even when I'm doing testing for eRev, when I send the developer the private stream and stuff, I always tell them, like, I don't expect you to watch a whole 2 or 3 hours of testing. Just go to the main parts that you need to look at and be on your merry way. You don't have to bother watching me run around and play the game for 3 hours. It doesn't always take that much time. Some tests are like 5 or 10 minutes. Some of them, depending on the amount of issues that we run into, can be a little bit more. But there's a cool little drive coming up to this little area. They got another camera view up there for this town as well. I might try to hit it on the way out because it's already behind me. Gotta get the trailer for this drive. See, it's at, now this is Rudolph. See how I got mixed up because they both look, well, they both don't look the same, but I took a screenshot over here. Try not to hit Santa's 8 little reindeer there. Alright, dudes. Hey, where the hell is Rudolph? Is he there? Oh, he is there, I think. No, he's not. What the hell? What's up with that? They hating on the Dolph? Okay. I'm gonna go forward here, and I'm gonna try to square up on this side. I'm getting kind of in a bad habit of trying to approach from the sides too much. I don't like that. So. There's my trailer. I have better luck approaching square on, even though I do have decent luck getting them from the sides. It's a bad habit to get into. There she is. Nope. Close. It would have gone. I'm just not going to force it. That's probably going to get it. Alright, and we'll hit the scenic route on the way out, and that shouldn't make us late, I don't think. I thought my engine died for a second, it's so quiet. This is pretty cool, you know, even if this is the only Christmas event that I drive, at least I'll have the videos to look back on later. There's some music coming over there, you can hear it. Kids ice skate. ATS for me is one of those games where I'll play it for a bit, and then I'll come back to it. I have to kind of pre-learn everything. There we go. Parking brake on. Stick her in neutral. Turn the engine off. And we'll get some screenshots. Nice little chapel. Pretty cool, man. I wonder how long it actually took them to before they completed the Christmas area for these. Had to have been a while because these are really well done. I want you to see people ice skating on the lake pond there. All right, and that's gonna do it. On the road. Second break. And let's find us a portal. Let's see here. Got Rudolph's Crafts. I was just noticing I still have two. Got one camera spot over at Snowy Peaks to hit, and one at Marigold's. I already hit the one there in Christmas Town. Honestly, this looks like the better way to go. This has got that hairpin turn. I'd rather not do all that. We'll just go that way. I guess it doesn't really matter which way we exit. Got some wines, but then you got that really sharp turn. Probably get a little bit better traction. 5. Just barely hanging in there on the 5s. What are you doing? He tried to get around me in the wrong lane. And now he's head on to that other guy. That's what he gets. That's what he gets. What is your deal? What a Grinch. What a Grinch. Maybe he's delivering Santa's pizza or something. North Star, Office. still giving it gas. You can't just let it roll or it'll stop. I like how they got like cloud fog coming off the top of the trees. That's really cool. Amazing scenery. SCS. That's for sure. I saw a video yesterday. I wish I had watched it. I wanted to check it out because they said that the video was titled ATS terrain is broken or something like that. And I think I know what they're talking about. There's just different areas where sometimes you can kind of see into underneath the map if you're driving from a distance, so it's kind of changed things. I've reported things, and you can report them. There's no sense in saying that ATS is broken. It's ridiculous, but... Alright, here we go. Alright. Why is it always raining when I come in? We got a rest stop. Ah, come on. This has a super quiet engine. You can't even tell it's on with all the rain. Can we get out that way? It wants us to go the other way. Guy. What a guy. Oh, the car doing the rest stop. Welcome, Gold Rush history. Oh, we got thunderstorm going on. That was cool. Alright, nobody's coming. I'm gonna double check. Dallas Famine. My legs are starting to burn like hell. Hopefully this drive isn't too far. I think I might save the last drive. I don't know. So, if not, I definitely need to get up. Burning to go away from me. Feeling it. So I say, good work. Rain has stopped. This kind of motel, something like that. I was trying to show you guys. That kind of motel, those are all over California like that. Those are good places to try to practice alley backing. It'll give you a lot of practice. Just buy a trailer and just spend some time learning. That's really the only way to do it. I mean, you can do Academy, and Academy will let you run it again and again, but Academy's kind of annoying because you have to get there before you can even start that. So It's a good way to practice. Before they had the academy, that's the way a lot of us started. Backing into hotels and stuff. They have those little motels. They have real tight grooves in the back of them, especially in like Bakersfield. Look at those mountains. Wow. I would go to the exterior view, but there's so many turns here. I don't want to risk damaging the truck just to look at it. We'll continue on. Notice how I don't get any headlight charges in this state. It must have been whatever state that I was in was charging the hell out of me for headlights. No idea why. Speed limit's 65, but these turns are saying do 40. I believe it. That's fine. So it makes some birch trees though. That was a tight turn. I think it was, I was coming through Jackpot, Nevada in this game. I was doing one of the longer hauls and I was just going, man. I was probably doing like 70, 75 or 80. Just coming through the road there. The speed limit was kind of high on that one. I was going just a little bit above it, and a sharp turn came up. I went to take that turn. I was going just a little bit too fast, and my trailer literally stood up on both of its wheels, and I almost completely flipped the entire truck. And then it just rocked back down onto its wheels again. That was one of the coolest, but like would have been one of the most costly moments. That would have destroyed the trailer and my truck easily if I had flipped onto my side. And I always remember that when it's coming to Jackpot. I do have, I don't know if I have them on the channel now or not. I used to have some drives, some of my long hauls. I used to post those as actual videos, not as live streams. And you can see some of my old original drives, but I took them down. I took all my videos down a long time ago. And it was a long time before I put them back up because YouTube was doing some things with the FCC, and I don't know, I just was like, no. A lot of channels thought they were going to get shut down because of all that stuff. We were talking about fines and stuff for just normal videos. So I just, man, I can't do all that. I just pulled it all back. For a long time, people were like, "Oh, it's all right now. Don't worry." But still didn't do it. And so now I'm just, like I said, in my original, not original, since I came back in my bio, talking about that. So I'm just going to trial streaming. And so far, I'm liking streaming. There's a lot less hassle in editing. It's just more in getting ready. Biggest thing. I can edit videos. It's just I ended up my old way of doing things changed. So I used to use Hitfilm 4 Express, and I think my old way of recording was like Fraps or something. It's real ridiculous. But I made some good edits, and I mean, it's apparent one of the best videos that I have on my channel is from when I took my old truck, my nice Peterbilt, to the Grand Canyon. It's got like 500 views. I mean, that's not much from what a lot of people think, but when you don't get views for a long time, all of a sudden your channel comes alive again. 500 is better than 30. But it's a nice video. I don't do edits like that anymore like I used to. Spend a lot of time on that. We got a kind of workplace here. This is usually where you deliver like the diggers and stuff. I'm guessing it's gonna be an interesting back. We'll see. I was gonna hit a rock there for a second. Okay, so we're here. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be. These are always fun. Let's see what they got for us. This one looks fairly straightforward for first look, but as you get closer, you realize you got a bunch of stuff to the side. We had a similar back like this. I think it was in Texas. I was with my friends when we were playing. I think we can get this with the passenger side back. So I have to be careful. See the slot. Are we straight? We are now. Let me just have a look and see where we're at. I think I can make that happen. Yeah, I'm talking about the white lines. I just can't quite see them, but I barely see it. It's just barely there, barely visible. Let me see how far that actually is. That's pretty good. I think we're good in there. Still don't hardly see the white lines, but I don't see shit in the other mirror. I can barely see the blinking white lines there. Barely see them. I can't see them at all now. Alright, let's stop and see. Can't see them at all because they're not correctly lined up. I cut too soon, I guess. I wish that shit would not pop up every time I'm right there. I don't need to skip the park. I'm literally back. Let's see where our tandems are relative to that slot. I think it looks doable. But if I'm gonna get in there, I need to cut it now. Hard to tell if I've even got enough room. I bet I'm fixing to hit that metal over there. See? I think that's gonna go. It looks like it's a little too far to the left, but I can try to cut it in there. That might work. I can't tell though. What is that right there? Is that the head of the start of the spot? Let me pull for it. I can't tell if we're in the slot or not. Okay, there we go. I can see something now. I think this is gonna work. Just gotta get in front of the cab. There we go. There she goes. And that's it. Not quite straight, as I could see. There's a little bit of lean to there, but it works. Okay, so that is 14. I got one drive left. I think we can get that into this stream. 15 minutes to 3 hours of stream. And I think I'm going to make it happen, but just give me a minute. I'm going to stand up for a minute and stretch here. I don't know if my stream has frozen or what. I think my stream has frozen. Okay. I'm gonna stop stream. I think my stream is frozen because on the thing there. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, let me stop stream here. On YouTube it's showing that the stream is actually frozen. I don't want to have nothing but dead air going on.